Sawasdee. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of Cooking with me, Jenny. And today I'll be showing you guys something that's super easy and quick to make at home. It's called the pad see ew. And I literally just learned this like last week, so it's really easy to make. So fun fact about pad see ew, it's actually a Thai street food. So you can find it at any street vendors when you're walking down Thailand. It's very nice. And the noodles are made up with flat rice noodles to be specific. And it's coated in a rich, savory, and a little bit slightly sweet brown sauce. So let's get started. Alrighty guys, so here's what you'll need. So first we have our flat noodles. So they're gonna come in a pack like this, and what you're gonna wanna do, I'm only gonna be using 2 slabs, so you're gonna wanna separate it so it could look like this. Next we have our eggs. Using 2 sauce today. The first sauce I'll be using is the sweet soy sauce, and the brand I'll be using is the Healthy Boy brand. And the second sauce I'll be using today is Blue Orchid's all-purpose sauce. And you could find this sauce at our store website at blueorchidpd.com/store. And also, if you don't have this, it's okay. You could also use oyster sauce. The next ingredients you'll be using is garlic. Then we have our broccoli. And lastly, we have our chicken. Okay guys, in a preheated fan, we're gonna add our oil. Not too much, about this much. So then we're gonna add our chicken, our sliced chicken. Make sure you separate your chicken because we don't want them all clumped up and they're gonna be unevenly cooked. Okay guys, so after your chicken is cooked, I'm gonna add a little bit of our all-purpose sauce to add flavor to the chicken. About half a spoon, like this much. And put that all over the place. Not too much because we're gonna use a little bit more. That well. Then I'm gonna lower the gas because then we're gonna put our chicken to the side. Whoa. So after we put our chicken to the side, we're gonna go back in with the oil, just a little bit, about that much. Then gonna let that heat up a bit, heat up a bit. And then I'm gonna add in, my garlic. My minced garlic, by the way, guys. And we're just gonna cook that till it becomes a light brown color. Okay, so after our garlic is brown, it should look something like this. We don't want it burnt. Oh man. garlic. We're gonna add 2 eggs. And drop that right in there, the garlic. And we're gonna scramble that until it's well done. Make sure the egg is cooked too, guys. Okay, guys, so after our egg is done, it should look like this. And we're gonna add in our rice noodles, the whole thing. Remember, I used 2 of the slabs. And don't forget to separate it first too, guys. We're just gonna stir fry that in with the egg. And make sure you don't wanna hit the noodle too hard because you don't want it to break. We're just gonna mix it together. And we're gonna cook these noodles until they're soft. And you're able to like feel it with the spatula, or you could pick one up to try. But make sure before you add any other ingredients, make sure your noodles are well done. And it helps too if you add a little bit of water. Not too much, just like spray it on there. And this process should take about 3 minutes, I would say, 2 to 3 minutes. Depends on how high is your heat. Mine's about a medium. Yeah, medium heat. Should almost look like this, but it's not ready yet. So I'm gonna add a little bit of the water just so it softens up. Remember, you don't wanna add too much. You wanna gradually add it in there. Okay, guys, so after your noodles should look something like this. It should be soft and tender. And then now we're gonna want to add our chicken. And then we're gonna add our steamed broccoli. So I had already steamed these and put them in ice water so they could be nice and crunchy. I'm not gonna add the whole thing because I don't really like broccoli. So I'm just gonna do a little piece, just little pieces. You could also add carrots as well. And we're just gonna cook that in together really quick. Remember, gentle with the noodles because you don't want them to break. So next, I'm gonna add in our sweet soy sauce. And this, measure with your heart, but not too much. It's always good to start a little bit before adding more. So around like this. We don't want it too much of it. We're gonna cook that in. And it gives that noodle a nice brown color. See? Make sure it spreads around. So we're gonna cook that on high heat. Right now mine's set to an 8 out of 10 for the heat level. So it's gonna look like this. Now we're gonna add our Blue Orchid all-purpose sauce. And remember, if you don't have this, you could add oyster sauce, but make sure you measure that out. I'm just gonna put that all over. Oh, and I'm using 2 tablespoons for this. And again, we're gonna cook that in thoroughly. It smells so good already, guys. Just gonna mix everything together, make sure all the noodles and veggies gets their sauce. And see, look at that color. You're gonna have, you're gonna get that nice brown color. I use 2 spatulas so it's easier to mix it. And see, you don't want your noodles to be broken, so it's easier with 2 spatulas so you could just mix it easily. And there you go. It should be done right after this. And there you have it. Should look something like this. Yummy, right? Give it one nice mix. And there you go. We're done. We're just gonna put that on a plate. Actually, let me grab a new plate. It's a little heavy, guys, the pan. It's gonna look like this. Okay, guys, time for a test taste, but before, I'm gonna add some peppers to mine. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I like mine with peppers. Test taste. See, the noodles should be nice and long, not all choppy. This is good noodles. Very good. Excuse me. The sweet soy sauce, the amount for it was perfect. If you don't want it too sweet, then you add less, but if you want it a little bit sweeter, then add a little bit more, but just that amount was perfect. Alrighty guys, that's it for today's video. And if you want to get your hands on this sauce, it'll be at our link at blueorchidpd.com/store. There also will be a link in the description below. And don't forget to like and subscribe our channels. And our social will be also somewhere in the link, in the description. And our Instagram for Blue Orchid is blueorchidpd. And if you want to follow me on Instagram as well, it'll be at c.jinn. Thank you guys. Bye.